Okay, welcome. Welcome back. I am trying to remember to look at my camera, first of all, but I'm trying something a little different with the video. I was having trouble with this before, and for whatever reason, I would record this long video talking and going through a bunch of things, and then I had to do it a couple times because I was just using the built-in camera app on desktop, and it was crashing. And so I'm going to do it through OBS. I trust OBS like for streaming and everything. So hopefully the quality is similar, but we're going to find out. And now that I started this, I don't even remember what I was going to talk about with the video. But this is mostly just kind of an update with where things are at as far as like mental health stuff. It's going, it's little by little. I I was taking a medication for a little while. First couple weeks went okay. Second couple weeks went terrible. And so I came off of it. And then the week after, so it's been a little over a week now since I went off of it. The week after was terrible still. And so like yesterday and today, I'm feeling a little bit more like myself. That's because I was trying to do this recording Wednesday and yesterday. Now that I'm like a little bit more kind of in my own head and everything, um, but it's all a work in progress. It's a slow thing. I saw a psychiatrist on Tuesday, so I've got a different medication I'm trying out. We'll see how it goes. Hasn't hasn't been anything noticeable yet. Like part of the main reason that I'm addressing stuff with the anxiety is just because of the abdominal pain. Like I don't want to have to cancel work because of it, or like not be able to do my same exercises or sports or something because I'm having like stomach pain that I can't explain. So that's the main thing, is just trying to get it under control and like find a good routine with things. But when I can work on a little of everything, I might as well, because I do have a past with anxiety and with depression, so I might as well, you know, got nothing to lose as long as it's getting covered by insurance, which I'm very fortunate at the moment. I don't know how long that'll last. There's a lot of instability within the US government for right now, and being someone that is very low income, um, that's where we're at. Um, so I mean, with anything, there's there's so much up in the air that it's kind of like we'll just wait and see what happens with it. I have a feeling I know what's going to happen is that some things are going to get very difficult, and you know we just got to try and make it through. But with that said, um, it's not been on my mind too much. I usually don't watch a lot of politics. Recently, I watched through the State of the Union address. I had a friend that was going to watch it, and so I was like, I'll watch it with you. We can talk through it. And it was such a disaster. Like it was a nightmare. I could not imagine something being more divided than what I saw. Is exactly half the room standing up and clapping, the other half like not looking like they want to be there. And so it's difficult, and there's definitely like a sense of unease with things, and it's strange because that's something that's different for everyone. Is I know that I feel that way, but I'm sure there are a lot of people in this country that that don't share that kind of generalized anxiety about the state of the country. And so like I'm not someone who enjoys conflict by any means. I'm not like a debate person. If someone has a different opinion, then I will concede that they have a different perspective, and not everyone has the same thing that they believe in or that works for them. So I'm very I'm very happy in that camp. I don't need to convince anyone that I'm right. I don't need to be right about stuff. I'm not, I'm not going to claim that I'm so well educated and well informed on things that I know like more than somebody else does. If somebody thinks they know more than me, then they probably do. And if they think they know more than me and they don't, whatever. I can let you think that. It's good to have confidence and stuff. So yeah, I'm definitely a lot more animated than what I think I probably was in the last video. But yeah, things otherwise are pretty much the same. As far as dating stuff, I'm still doing my thing. I've been seeing my partner Gabby now for almost 2 months. Well, 2 months since we met. Excuse me. And things are going well with it. Like I I really enjoy talking to them as much as I can and spending time with them when we're able to. Recently, they've been going through some health and mental health stuff as well. So, like, excuse me, I am someone who I genuinely enjoy being supportive and like trying to be there for them. Especially last week, they were going through it a little bit more. Had some stomach issues, and so on last Thursday, I went over to their house and I was trying to help like physically take care of them. They didn't really let me do that much because like I know how I feel when I get sick, and it's like I want to do everything that I'm capable of to feel like a human being. And so I didn't really do that much other than like they have a puppy in the house, so that's part of it too, is another dimension of like there's all this stuff going on, and they're having a hard time with their stomach and with their brain. Well, we're all having a hard time with our brains sometimes. So I was mostly there to keep the puppy out of trouble, and so it was nice. It was nice to like be there for them, and especially when I'm not working, to be able to have that something that makes me feel like I'm being useful. It's been difficult to find things with work. I've been looking for something part-time now that I'm taking a class. So I have that obligation in the afternoons on a couple days. So it's been different looking for a part-time job rather than a full-time job. But still not, it's tricky. Like with experience working in a lab and working in food science and like vaguely medical, it's tricky to find something part-time there that's not requiring another certification or another degree, I guess. And personal training it's rewarding and it's enjoyable, but if I'm making $100 a week, I'm more or less just working for gas and groceries, and that's not a sustainable way to make a living for myself. As much as I enjoy doing it, it's not something that I can see myself doing for the long term because of that. And I would love to be able to do personal training and to feel like I have a full schedule and that I'm making enough to sustain myself, but at the same time I just don't see it happening, honestly. Like at a bigger gym where it's less personal and everything, I can definitely see it being easy to burn out. And also with personal training in general, you're doing more work than you're getting paid for. You're getting paid when you're with the clients. You're not getting paid for prep work, trying to individualize things for people, and just planning out a session it's not easy. Like there's more that you should be doing as a trainer most jobs don't account for, because I don't want to be a bad trainer. If I go in there, I want to be helpful for the person. I want to create something that is going to be a good experience for them and make them enjoy what they're doing. I want it to be something sustainable because that's why I'm in personal training. I want to be a personal trainer so that the people I work with don't need a personal trainer after they've worked with me. Because that's the whole thing is I'm trying to help people realize how much they can do and the capabilities that they already have. It's just some people don't know about it. It's something intimidating to walk into a gym when you haven't done it, and different movements and just being able to plan things out and keep a routine with it is not something that comes easily to everyone. And so being able to provide different exercises and different options for being able to do that is really why personal training exists. But it's not accessible to most people. It's too expensive in general, and it's just not something that everyone can do, which is part of why I don't like it. Personal training in the US it's not the way it should be. Like many things in the US, it's not the way it should be. But yeah, that's how it is. I'm still looking at trying to go into doing a master's program, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, this video is going to be a little longer. So, I ended up with more to talk about, and sometimes I just like talking a lot. There are days where you have a lot of thoughts, and it's good to just kind of express that. And this is my kind of supplement to therapy too. Therapy's once a week, but I can do this whenever I want. And there are times where it'll be helpful for me to do this, and other times where it's not helpful for me to do this, and it feels like extra work. Speaking of extra work, uploading videos I hate. Recording, no problem. Uploading videos I hate because it takes a long time, and I just have to leave it alone. It'll be fine because if it's not done in 2 hours, I will leave it, and I will go out for the night knowing I can turn it off when I come home. That's fine. Most days I don't want to do it because if I do it in the morning, I can leave it on. But it's just a little pain point that I have with YouTube. Also, just that so if there is someone who enjoys watching all my videos and who's waiting for another video to come out, please leave a comment. If you were that one person out there that's like super interested in what I have to say, please leave a comment. Because if you are interested in my videos, if you like listening to me yap about stuff, I'll make them more often. It's just I figure there's nobody. Like, I left my last video, put it up, there was no views until like yesterday. So like, it's not a big deal to me. I know I'm not going to be making money off of YouTube. So if you want videos, I'll post them. Otherwise, it'll just be whenever I feel like it. It's a hobby. I've got a bunch of extra free time, so I might as well. I was doing it when I was traveling. It was helpful. But yeah, not a huge thing one way or the other. But that's about it. I think I've talked enough for this week or 2 weeks period of whenever I decide to do a video again. I have changed my light since last time. I've got a little color temperature indicator, so I've tried to make it a little bit closer to what the window is doing, because I know this is always going to be very blue. So at least making it less like red one side, blue the other side, hopefully makes things look a little bit more natural. But yeah, with that said, have a good one. I'll see you next time.